Good day and welcome back to Sheldon's Gardening Tips, your complete DIY guide for everything lawn and garden care. Now in this video, I'll be featuring the powered rotary scissors. Now the powered rotary scissors, it's a motorized tool that is used to trim your lawn. It is especially useful in those hard to reach areas such as around the trees, along the walkways, around the flowers beds. I use this tool for trimming the edges of all my lawns. So for all those edges along the walkways, around the trees, around the flowers beds, this is the tool I use. It can also be used to mow the lawn. However, it's a very slow process, but it can be used to mow the lawn. It gives a scissors-like cut, which is very neat, and it is very similar to the cut that you get from using the cylinder mower. Now, how it operates, it has two blades that rotate in opposite directions. The blades are sharpened along these edges. So as the blades go back and forth and pass over each other, it cuts the grass in the process. So it does it in almost the same way as a scissors would cut a piece of paper. So in this video, I'll be changing the blades of the mower because the blades are now worn out and they don't give a clean cut anymore. Now it's very important that when you're cutting the lawn, the blades of the tool that you're using are always sharp, because if the blades aren't sharp, then it will drag the grass and stress the grass out, and then it will not give an aesthetically pleasing lawn. And we all want our lawns to look really good. So stay tuned for the process of changing the blades. Now the only tool that I'll be using to remove the blade is this circle pliers. So it's just a matter of putting the pliers in the circle, loosen the circle and removing it. Then sliding the blades removing it. And this one was removed exactly the same way. So slide it and then take off. Now these are the new blades. Now the blade that goes on the back is different from the blade that goes on the front. So they don't align. So the holes are not lined up identical. So let me try this one for the back. To fit the back blade, you just make sure these holes are slot into, so this dowel fits into the bigger part of the hole, and then you rotate the blade until it fits into the smaller part of the hole. So to fit the new blade for the top, it's just a matter of fitting the blade into the slots, the bigger holes in the slots, and then twisting it until the hole goes to the smaller side. Then fit it back. Right here, the process is exactly the same. Slot it into the bigger hole, and then turn it just like that. To complete the process, now that's the process complete. I first have to plug it in to an electrical supply because this one is carded. Now, to start, it's basically a matter of pressing two buttons. Now it's quite loud, as you can hear. That's maybe the only con that I've found with this tool. So many pros. The only two cons, the cost and the sound of it. The noise is very loud. Now, I normally use this to trim my edges like this. Apart from just doing the edges, you can also trim the grass. So as I stated earlier, this can also be used to mold, to cut the lawn. It might be very slow, but it can be done as well. Now, when you're cutting with the mower, it's difficult to get into hidden areas like close up against the flower's bed. So in those cases, the rotary scissors serves that very important purpose of reaching those areas where the mower is unable to reach, and it does give that same quality cut as you would get using the real mower. So there you have it, a look at the Power Rotary Scissors. So this tool is ranked very highly in my list of tools. So apart from my cylinder mowers, I would say this tool features second because it's very versatile. It gives that same quality cut as you would get using the cylinder mower. It gets into those hard to reach areas quite well. So whenever you're cutting around the trees and are close to the curbs or the flowers beds, the mowers aren't able to go all the way to the edge. So this tool serves that purpose perfectly. Now I have two issues with this tool. It's quite expensive, even though in recent times I've been seeing quite a few inexpensive ones. But in the main, the prices are quite high. Also, it's quite loud. It's really, really loud. But I could live with the noise. The price, well, it really was painful having to pay that much money for this tool. And the second thing, you would also need to have one of those straight mowers to go along with this tool, because the tool only comes, just the bottom half comes as a purchase, so two separate tools are needed. So it could run you quite an amount to get it all set up. Apart from that, I really, really love this tool and I have no regrets having purchased it. And I've been using this tool for almost a year and I've had absolutely no regrets. So I would encourage anyone who is interested in getting very good quality cut on their lawns to get one of these tools. So that is it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you again in future videos.